Howdy, my name is Britt Mikulinka, and today I'll be discussing the life of an earthworm. The earthworm, aka Lumbricus terrestris, are also called angleworm, which is given by them serving as fish bait. They are known to be blind and deaf, but are very sensitive to light and can feel vibrations. But most importantly, they are vital decomposers and provide nutrition to the ecosystems. But where can you find them? Well, they are typically found near trees, rivers and other rocks, and in soil, usually in the surface, but they can go as deep as 2 meters whenever it's too dry or it's wintertime. Overall, you can find them anywhere in the world except Antarctica, and typically they still like to be close to their food. What do earthworms eat and how? Well, they eat leaves and dead grass, which provide bacteria, algae, and fungi to them. They also consume plants, fruits, vegetables, but its most large consumption is usually dirt and anything that's decaying in dirt. But how do they obtain this diet? Well, they have a very large mouth and is powerful enough to grab a leaf and carry it around, so it's fairly easy for an earthworm to obtain their food. But how it actually works is an earthworm's pharynx and prostomium, a tongue-like lobe located above the mouth, pulls the food into the mouth, creating a suction-like motion. This helps in the consumption of large amounts of food in short time since they are constantly in motion for survival from predators. What are the predators? Well, most commonly known are birds, but they also have to face moles, foxes, frogs, and more. But they can also be eaten from the inside by parasites such as the housefly. Houseflies can infect earthworms by laying their eggs in them, and when the maggots hatch, they actually chew their way out. They also have to deal with flatworms, which are very invasive to the population, and mites. So, how are earthworms still around in such abundance? Well, they went through evolution and developed unique traits. One of the traits they developed was setae, which they use are such as brittles, which helps earthworms improve their grip. And they also obtain a streamlined body and a circular and longitudinal muscles, which all assist in their momentum through soil. They are also go through hermaphroditism, which means they both contain both sex organs. They also develop mucus, which again is assisting with that locomotion through the soil, but is also a protective barrier against dangerous bacteria in the soil. They also develop aestivation, a type of hibernation. So if the soil is too hot or too dry, it causes it to become inactive and buries themselves deeper into the soils, and earthworms will release their protective mucus. So where are they on the tree of life? Well, they are under eukaryota, which contains animals and plants, and the animals then broke off into invertebrates and vertebrates. And under invertebrates develop worms and leeches where you can find the earthworms. So what's so important about earthworms? Well, despite their unappealing looks, earthworms are very vital to the ecosystem due to their ability to recycle organic material. This increases pastoral productivity by 25 to 30%, and they remove material that blocks water from entering the soil and reaching plants. This also increases nutrient availability, so earthworms break down dead organisms and plant matter. This releases nitrogen and phosphorus in the soil, which allows more readily availability to plants for nutrients. Earthworms also improve soil structure by burrowing. They create small holes or pores that allows aeration and easier access to nutrients such as water. In fact, the rate of the infiltration of water increases up to 10 times the amount of the original amount with just water hitting a plant on a leaf or just hitting the top of the soil. Overall, this all helps restore ecosystems, which is why earthworms are so vital and important to the ecosystem. And that concludes my slides. Thank you.